Alright, we are recording. Continuing Titan Quest 2. There's probably stuff I could have put down on the notes for stuff to talk about, but no. Sorry, just there were a lot of press release. Was there like, are there any more game shows for the rest of the week? Rest of the year? Because just so many things were announced, and it's like, I think the Future Game Show, IGN Live, I think Nintendo did something as well. They have so many things. Yeah, it was like the Friday write-up, which too would already be out by this time. Because I record this Friday, goes live Saturday. But that's like 13 pages long. There was so much.
He actually turned up.
Yeah, of course I did.
Good, you're here. Centaurus asked me to walk you
When we meet in the arena, put some effort in. It'll be embarrassing for Tajia if their champ's scared.
Leave us! It's...
Stop acting like you're Chiron! It's pathetic!
bastard. Before the contest begins, you must perform the ritual of cleanse. Meet two of my shamans, who will each grant you an offering of your choosing. Then meet me...
Yeah. But one thing from it that I should talk about is one of the pieces of news this week was they are teasing the next update for this, which will bring with it Act 4. So that's the Wildlands. But also, one thing that will be in that, yes, we will be meeting Chiron, but we will also be,
What? Hurry up and die in the arena. Like it? I took it from the statue. Ha! Well, I will tell you what. If you manage to...
So in addition to the Wildlands game, meet Chiron, and just wrapping everything up with Centaurus, we will also be entering a Temple of Nemesis, and so finally, at least partially confronting her. So I just want to... Okay, it's just... Okay. I'm assuming that Act 4 is not going to be the final act.
Hello, champion of Tajia. You must choose a piece of iron. Each piece will grant you a different physical boon in the arena. Choose wisely.
That should be fine, because of what I'm going to be
Blessings
doing.
guide you as you face death at Skyrian's. You may choose a...
I just want to get rid of this. Sorry, just really need to clear my throat. This cough is taking so long to get through. But yeah, and I'm just thinking, because it's like, yeah, it'll be nice to get Act 4 because this act does, well, the story for Act 3 does end properly. It makes sense that that's where the end is. But I still think I would have liked to have seen the Dream Mastery first. No indication that that is going to come with it. But it is also, yeah, one more thing with that. So I would like to believe that before hitting 1.0, we get, obviously that'll have all the acts, but the additional masteries, the ones we haven't seen yet. And also, I think, I hope we get, before then, the new game pluses. In the original game, you first play through at normal, then heroic, then legendary. As I recall, those were the names. I hope we get that stuff implemented in here before 1.0. And I can understand, but new game plus is what... The balancing is going to be so critical to make sure that... Because each one is a harder difficulty, and you would also get different drops as a result and such. So I do think that should be out before hitting 1.0. But I will also grant, it would be weird then that you could enter into the new game plus before you finish the game. However, there's already precedent for that with Titan Quest 1, because as they were... Okay, so Titan Quest... If you complete the main story for Titan Quest 1, I think you might have been able to already go back and do New Game Plus. But then there was the Immortal Throne edition. That's an original one, but then later, Ragnarok. And it had been, if you beat the game before Ragnarok was out, or if you just didn't have Ragnarok, you could enter into the New Game Plus. If you had Ragnarok, though, you had to complete that before you could go start back at the beginning and go to Heroic or Legendary. So it would not be unreasonable for them to have it here where, no, you finish Act 4, you can start the new thing, even though there's going to be an Act 5 or Act 6. They can still do that, but I do think that should be part of the early access.
Right. Ritual time. You've got to be careful, though, because they grant different magical blessings. Not that it'll make much difference against Skirion. Good luck. I think go talk to Thespius and the...
Okay, I just want to finish exploring around here first. I will be able to... I will not lose access to anything here, though. Just... I feel like doing that. I got anything else to talk about? I mean, there's one thing, but I know that it probably gets annoying by talking about the AV1 stuff. I experimented with something the other day, and yeah, it had a positive impact. It also, in some cases, was doubling bitrate, so you're able to have a lot of any encoder is figuring out the right, is having it figure out, okay, this spot, I think I need this much bitrate, that spot I think I need this much bitrate. There's the curve that falls under is, you can actually change that in AV1. And the SVT AV1 HDR fork does include a custom curve that you can try, that was built for that encoder, and I tried that. And yes, it did have a positive impact. It also, for some scenes, was doubling the bitrate, and it's like, it's not that worth it.
Breathe deep of this. When you wake, you will be blessed by the offerings you chose. I am the new leader of Chiron Sophoi. Those Centaur... Chiron led us himself until he vanished. Centaurus does, but he's kept the location secret. He says it's too dangerous to allow anyone close. But if he truly is eternally punished, as is whispered, then I fear our great guide is... Chiron initially convinced Centaurus to step in and protect Tegea sometime. With Chiron to mediate, it really felt like the people of Tegea were becoming happy. But since Chiron vanished, it's all fallen apart. Skirion and the Brandbearers. Skirion may be a fool, but I'm sorry, but I don't... I'll ensure you're given a hero's burial. Champion of Tegea, now sprinkle incense into the flame. Breathe deep.
By the way, we don't do this again in this act. I don't know if we'll see it in future acts. I do kind of like this idea that you can do these kind of gambits, because, yeah, like strength in one way, weakened in another.
Champion? Hello? Oh, good. You're awake. It's good to keep your spirits. Go now. Keep your chin held.
What we have here. So, armor increased by 50%, but damage decreased by 25%. That shouldn't impact these things, I think. And I'm more resistant to those elements as well. But that's also true. I'm going to be able to throw down the war banner, which will help.
My Ixionadai! We created this ritual because my father taught us that the lore of this world is made by those strong enough to fight for it. First in the arena is the champion of Tegea, seeking to win the city for the humans.
That's kind of funny. The hole there in the model.
Is Skirion, General of the Brandbearers, seeking to end the human rebellion once and for all. Enough talking! It's time for blood! Then, in Ixion's name, begin! Tyr has won. Skillian has failed. His weakness has shamed us all. It is a bitter outcome for all of us, I know. But we must not let our names be stained with the further shame of dishonor. No centaur may set hoof within Tajir from today, though no deal was made about the surrounding lands. This contest of champions is ended. Now, human, come with me to the Victor's Hall, and we can discuss whatever you came here to discuss.
By the way, I just want to mention that I do find it a little funny that it's like, oh yeah, these other areas, there's nothing about us being able to attack or not attack humans there. It's like, you mean the areas that we already were encountering and fighting centaurs? That just doesn't change? Yeah, that isn't that convenient, makes things easier. Oh, that's right.
I should have guessed no mere mortal would challenge us. Of course, the Sophoi failed to notice you have unraveled years of work. If I were not bound by honor, we centaurs are not beasts. When we give our word, we keep it. The contest of... It wasn't meant to be a war. After he organized everything, he said I could build an empire. Maybe we could have. With him. But without... I am the first son of Ixion, progenitor of the Ixionidae. Born, you humans all think we are monsters. But I have seen mankind at war. The only difference between a centaur, but you are no normal human. You have proved...
fair enough.
What about Chiron? Chiron was my advisor for the last century. When he disappeared, I spent weeks searching. Why do you care? No one can reverse it. This object... I can feel his power. You met the Moirai, face to face. Gods. I see why you're searching for Chiron. My father, Ixion, the patriarch of our kind, is also... You can free him. After all this time, I never thought it would be possible to walk such... I give you my word that if you free Ixion first... Thank you. Then we have an agreement. Now I have to address my warriors. Meet me later.
Okay. Dealing with Ixion is how this chapter ends. How this act ends, by the way. Just acknowledging that. Alright, trying to remember what it is I want to move here. I don't know if putting anything in this is going to be worth it. I mean, well... Oh wait, no. That's right, yeah, because if I do that... Yeah, you know what, sure, we can do it now. Hopefully I still have enough. Yeah, it's getting down there, but... Okay, would have been this then. Okay. What is this one? Okay, let's do that. There. So now I get this. And with that, yep. Right.
Now, that was a performance worthy of a hero. It might be good to go back to Tajir to check in with Skilla.
You...
You won? Yes, of course. Some god must have intervened.
Wrong thing. There we go. There. Okay. I'm gonna keep exploring here. I do need to go back to Gia for multiple reasons now, but I want to do that stuff first. No, come down. Alright. See, this is also a reason to go through all this stuff first. Pick up all the stuff I can then sell.
White Centaurs have a human battle. Maybe some trophy from defeating a challenging enemy.
That. I thought the thing... I thought the thing that the banner goes with was also right around here, I guess not. But I do kind of remember it. Basically, it's, we find some ghosts to deal with. And I think, oh, it's right here. It's right here. Okay.
To me! They once followed me. So bravely. We fought proudly. Our banner. Yes! This is what we fought under! To me! You brave souls! To your banner! Allow your captain to lead you one last time! This will be our final march!
Alright. I was right, it was nearby. I just thought it was further south. Now I'm left trying to think, what else is there I can talk about? But nothing much is coming to mind. You know, one thing I did see that does make me feel a little better about seeing it, because I've mentioned before, I've not seen any rumors about, well, any indications about memory companies really trying to ramp up production, making it seem like, hey, they're expecting AI is going to burst. It's a bubble that's going to burst. Although I did see somebody said that Hynix, SK Hynix, is apparently building up new fabs in the United States, China. I think there was another place named. But I did still see somebody else pointing out that, yeah, you don't really see them doing that. If only Hynix is doing it, yes, they are one of the big ones, but it's like if Samsung started doing it, that's the, okay, now we know. Now we know this is expected to stick around. There's also, as someone pointed out, it can take a while to get a fab up and running. So that certainly does have an impact. But I don't... This may sound weird. I don't think memory is the same as, like, a CPU fab. Okay, so it's like, TSMC... Well... I'm just trying to think. RAM doesn't require bleeding-edge technology, I believe. Like CPUs and GPUs do. So, you don't want to use the standards for CPUs and GPUs, the TSMC standards, you might say, to judge how long it would take to build a fab for just memory. And it's also, I do wonder, because was it Canon or Nikon? There was a company, one of those two, that actually had come up with a different way of, a different photolithography system that potentially would have been much cheaper for producing stuff. But it wouldn't necessarily be the same as, like you couldn't necessarily, it wouldn't be the bleeding edge kind of thing. It wouldn't necessarily be what you'd want to make CPUs on. But if that could have been used, if that could be used for memory, I do kind of wonder if any of them are looking into that. Because it was like, yeah, it would be orders of magnitude less expensive. But it's not suitable for all uses. So. And by the way, for anyone wondering why would Canon or Nikon be involved in that business? In photolithography? Why would two optics companies be interested in that? Yeah, it actually does make more sense than you may realize. Oh, you know what? That's also... Oh yeah, there's... I was just thinking, do I want to try to focus on getting over there? No, I don't. Because I need to go back to Gia for things. That I need to go to Olympus to take care of, so quite different. But yeah, we'll throw that down. I can't tell if it's getting healed. Is it? Okay, I don't know if that actually was healing or not. In fact, you can't actually see its current health is itself an issue. Yeah, it's still... That's another reason why I'd kind of like to see the Dream Mastery, because they clearly do not have the summons fully fleshed out yet. So you still can't view various statistics that should be viewable. Things like their current health should be accessible. So yeah, it'll get there, I hope, but it'll be sooner. Come on. But also, to be fair, that might be yeah, we would need to redesign a lot of the UI, and so it's waiting. It's like, yeah, okay, I got that. I understand.
Surprise attack or not, we got the job done. Well, let Kyra know.
Yeah, you actually... Previously, I would come in like that and do it. That's how I did on my own playthrough character. I just came at this through a different way, though. So, and I know there is more to explore there, but let's take it down here first. fills it all up. So, what is this? Now let's warp back to Gia, take care of that stuff. Alright, City to Gia. There we go. Did I actually? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I'm told
Nothing else. This.
Father, can we go back home now?
Maybe soon. Things are getting better.
Don't think there's anything else I want to hang on to. So let's get to selling.
You saved.
I do still wonder if we will ever see them add in pets so that we can do some of this, like what Torchlight had. Oh god, so many years ago.
If you find the shield egg... You have the missing I'll restore the statue at once. I'm Thank you, champion, for returning Athena.
Alright. I need to talk to, what's his name, that's giving me this circle kind of thing, so let's head over there.
Spears, shields, everything you need for fighting Brandmere.
Yeah, so this one still. There's also a little bit more I can explore back there. Yes, Skillo.
Are we sure?
There you are, Godsent. I only heard... I understand. The lizards made it, but the Brandbearer war chiefs are gone. So, only you could have pulled this off, Godsent.
Right there.
That was quite a showing against Skirion. You're even stronger now. Did Centaurus know where Chiron... You made an agreement to free Ixion first. I do not know Ixion's story well. Well,
yeah, we
at least
learn about
closer to
that.
finding Chiron, and your bravery has already changed the lives of these people.
Thank you.
The war is far from over, but proclaiming the city is a great step towards victory. We all owe you, and your descendants will always be welcome in Gia, and given a place of honor at the table of it.
When we spotted those two fireballs falling from the sky, I worried it was us that the gods were delivering as a hero.
I will aid you a while longer. I have blood on my...
Thank you, Lady Nymph.
He's in the amphitheater.
Now we can get.
Okay. Yeah, so not much back here, but it's still, you know, I like exploring, making sure I got everything. Not entirely sure why that made me think of it, but I also just remembered one thing. One piece of news from this week was gameplay trailer for... Oh, I need to turn this in too. Gameplay trailer for Metro 2033.
Thank you, Athena.
So we see Hunter. Well, it gives special attention to Hunter, who we had met in Metro 2033, and returns as the bad guy apparently. That's gonna be a little interesting. Yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. That. Okay, climb up here. Which I think it's just like these two things here, so it's really not that big a deal. I know I'm not able to walk down right here. Oh wait, no, maybe I am. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's a handy shortcut. That is why I like Forge. You just put down some of these. Although, and we're not going to get to Ixion. There's like a whole dungeon before him. But that is not an easy fight. At least one thing with the Ixion fight, it is in a large area. He's large, but it is most similar, I would say, to the Pan fight in Act 1. So the area is larger than even that fight, and he's reasonably powerful, so it makes sense. Enable that movement. Should be good to continue exploring up here. Especially because it's going to end like that. Okay. No, that's the cube. Got it. Got it. That's a funny idea across my mind. Okay. That potentially would have a larger impact on this than that would. I really should try to put some points into the conservation stuff so I get some more energy. I mean, not that I need it, but I don't like how low that is. It seems a bit extreme. There. Alright. I believe that's the last piece. Okay, I'll hit here and then I'll head up. Oh no, I do see it there. 340. 340, okay. But yeah, 4 seconds is a block. Okay. I want to know what the next one would be. Would it be more or would it be faster? Probably more. More help. I was hoping to drag him over. Oh, good.
Forget what Centaurus says. We have to get vengeance for Skirion.
No tricks this time. The human will pay.
Yeah. Not just now, though. I think I need to go over here. That's the temple Ixion is in. I need to go this way to talk to Centaurus first, so I can get access, I think. And I will enter the temple. I'm pretty sure that there will be a waypoint in there. That is when I will be stopping.
This is the doorway to our sacred land. Only those with the blood of Ixion, the forefathers. So, once you've freed my father, come through this gate together. Good. Now, I will go straight to Chiron and prepare things for you to free him. You will enter Father's palace ruins. There are brand-bearers within, seeking Ixion's wisdom after Skirion's pathetic failure. But
yeah,
I don't
here's the key.
want to leave you be. Here's a key. Take care of my father. I'll see you soon.
I definitely will take care of him. I'm pretty sure there's still more around, but should be good to explore because there's snakes and such around, and plenty of things to pick up. Oh yeah, scorpions too. So that does mean next week will be the end of this act. Well, at least Act 4 is coming, so I'll be able to keep going with this. I'm not entirely sure what I will do once we reach the end for this. End of the the playable areas for this character. Not sure what I will do. As far you know, that just reminded me of something. Yeah, just because I need something to
On Olympus, they avoid
dealing with this.
Ixion. How he managed to father a race of centaurs, I can only imagine.
Oh, we find out. That story is explained once we're in here. All right. There we go. Okay. Good. There it is. Found the Lucas. I also just remembered, Going Medieval got another update, and I did look at its notes. Saw nothing interesting.
Where is that scroll? You.
I mean, some stuff where it's like, oh, okay, that does seem like moving somewhat in the direction I feel it needs to move, but not enough to make me be like, oh yeah, I'll spend the. None of it. It all seemed to be quality of life type changes, as opposed to more substantive things that would actually make me be like, okay, now I want to give this a chance.
Go to Artemis's domain.
Welcome to Hephaestus's realm, friend. And if you're interested, look at all this beautiful... I took the liberty of asking around.
Alright, let's see if any of this is actually any good. That actually could... Well, I was going to hang on to that one anyway. That actually could be. Like this mostly. I would lose the agility. I'm not sure. Let's. Okay, that doesn't break anything. Where am I on knowledge? Oh, I'd have to put so much in that. It's not worth it. Okay. That could be good.
Hey, how?
But it is also making me wonder.
Handsome enough.
Did I have one of these? I don't. No, it doesn't look like I do. Oh wait, no, right there. Okay. Are any of these? Are there any uniques that are actually like for There we go. For summons? Doesn't seem like any of them ever are. I'm not noticing any extras here. Was it at 40? Anyway. Alright, I'm not noticing any too consolidating here, but it is also hard to tell. That's one thing that was definitely nice in the first game. When you sorted, they would automatically combine. Because there's never a reason you would want to have, you know, like just a bunch of ones of these. Okay, that's it. Which... Oh, I do have a full. Okay. Alright.
Hephaestus won't like that.
Yeah, because that pushes me back to there, which is annoying. And it's not putting me in there. Yep. wrong spot. Hang on, maybe it's... Wait. Ah, here we go. Okay. I was being very confused there. I do want to... Yeah, let's look at this. Yeah, so I already had a bone saw, but there's one. Oh wow, I almost have every axe. So there are legendary talismans. Interesting. Oh, I've encountered every single one of these. Cool. Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually kind of neat. Really? Huh. Okay. Yeah, so this is the main character. I didn't even realize this was a thing. So it gives you what all these are. So, okay. Weaver, Stormblade, Ash... Let's go like that. Ash Stalker, Elementalist, Battle Mage, Devastator, Bastion, Tempest, Saboteur, Stormlight, Stormcaller, because this is... You can... I didn't realize I tracked this, but yeah, so you because you can actually go without ever picking up a blessing. Man, that's gonna be massively good. Yeah, so this is what I'm currently... Okay. Huh. Yeah, I never noticed that before. That's kind of neat. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it. Oh. Yeah, it didn't have to be an especially long one today. Oh, I'm glad about that too. Because with all the news I had to write up last night, and just it's been a tiring week, I want to enjoy just lying back and like enjoying a movie, enjoying some television, just enjoying something instead of working on something. Alright. See you next week when we'll work through the Ixian's temple and face Ixian. Deal with all that. See you then.